Alright, welcome. If you are pretty recognizing to the fact that we have a shitload of Cub Cadet parts and shot ball joints, this doesn't even belong to that tractor. That's a carburetor for the engine I swapped into the John Deere. But anyway, that's a story for another video. This giant 2-ton mother trucker, I just ripped out of my Cub Cadet from '69 a few minutes ago, and trust me, it wasn't fun. And no, that's just the little light I've tossed into the thing there. It's wired. It's my little work light I carry on me. Runt's got problems again, so I gotta check the wiring on that. But this is my last day here. Tomorrow I pack up and I just go, I don't know. I don't know where, but I don't remember where, I should say. I go to this drive-through event where this event called Dead Till Dawn is hosted or presented, I guess. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just kind of take to the fact I won't upload anything this weekend. I mean, as you've noticed, I typically don't. This would be the perfect thing for me to have a camera for. But notice when I'm just kind of like this. This starter generator, this thing is smaller than the engine I put into the John Deere. Like, literally, a full-size engine, but a starter is going to be heavier. This thing is heavy as hell. And, I don't think it's got water inside of it. Because I watched a video of a guy who was working on a tractor. I think he was getting ready to sell it. Had a bunch of accessories. It was a similar engine setup. The tractor's front fascia and all that was a bit different because it was from a different year. But I'm pretty sure it was this narrow frame like mine. So we're going to get cracking on our rusty-ass starter generator here. And so, if I find a good spot, we're going to get right into it. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, as you can tell, I don't have anyone who is willing to be a cameraman. I do a majority of my camera work myself. There's only been like a few times my dad's helped me with camera work. We are going to get a wire brush. If that thing was like all the way around and didn't have like mounting brackets that are built into the thing to stop it, I am pretty positive that it would just roll right off that table and everything on that table wouldn't stop that fucking starter motor from going, fuck this shit, I'm out. This one appears to be a little bit different than the one this guy had on his tractor. But it was rather similar, and I'm pretty sure it pops apart just the same way. I think mine's probably a higher volt rating if I was to take a little bit of a guess. But whenever I find a spot, my phone is not going to take a hike on us. We can begin. I also want to get every piece. So there's going to be these 2 bolts here. Oh, fat fucking thing. There's going to be these 2 bolts here. I'm pretty sure they're... I'll just try something until I get it right. That's usually how I do this. It appears to be a 12mm, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, that's a 12. Or not a 12. I think it's an 11. Well, time to look on the other bench, which I should be filming at because it's the one more suited for this. And wherever the hell my 11mm went, I've got to reorganize everything again. Over here somewhere I've got an 11. I got us a metric set. Let's hope the metric set has what we need. Metric Imperial. I don't freaking know. I can't tell the difference anymore. Anyway. This should be the one. And it is the one. Now, things are about to get interesting in a second here. Sorry about that. I literally can't control that because on how fucking heavy this thing is. And this is like a steel bench, so that kind of doesn't particularly help either. They're a little in there, but it'll come out. I bet you money it's looking at my face. I don't want it to look at my fucking face. It's the starter generator we're here for. But anyway, we're just going to loosen these bolts out. I need a real camera. Excuse me. I should stop eating Subway. Fucks with my stomach every time. It's like the Taco Bell for me. Believe it or not, Taco Bell actually doesn't really affect me that much. I mean, it depends what I order. If I just order something that's like nuts, I mean, then I'll probably get a little diarrhea or Taco Bell shits. How long are these screws? I forgot. Pretty sure they were a little long. That's a bit... Yeah, these were the ones. I can't tell if that's grease or soot. It looks like soot. That or old grease. Next up, the other one. Sorry if you fall again. This one's a little less resisting. I am wishing my parents to buy me a Rebel T7 camera. I've heard it's a really good little starter camera. I mean, I should just buy a camcorder instead, but that's... recording is not just going to be my one MO here. I'm going to be doing photography too, because you can't do film forever. Eventually they're going to discontinue the film. But when they do that, at least I can say my film cameras work. I've made sure a majority of them work, and if not, make sure I test it, you know. Here's number 2. This feels like grease. Yeah, that's grease. Not the movie. Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh. Yeah, that's a little messy in there. Alright. I will show you the inside of our giant child here. So, while majority of the motor looks actually pretty good, it looks really sooty around here. There are a few spots where I see it could possibly be loose wire. I think I can remove this one now, since I took out the ones that hold the whole thing in. We don't need that one on there anymore. Fuck you, phone. I'm gonna refer to the video again, but hey, I mean, it is a little late, and I do want to do other things first, but I'd like to thank you for tuning in to part 1 of my starter motor dissection. I mean, it seems to be a mix of grease and, you know, like zap soot. I'm just gonna put this on top, just by a little bit, just so we don't get anything going on the inside. I also gotta remember that I gotta line the holes up. Anyway, good night.